Step into your very own treehouse escape. Nestled among the towering redwoods, this elven-inspired base offers both functionality and unparalleled beauty. Inside, you'll discover a meeting room for tribe affairs, a central library, a dino pen for your forest companions, cozy living quarters, and a winding staircase that embraces the tree for easy access. If you're enjoying today's video, don't hold back, hit that like button, share your thoughts on what you want me to build next in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free and helps me out tremendously. Now, without further ado, let's immerse ourselves in the magic of our forest build. Hello ladies and jelly spoons, and welcome to a brand new building episode with me, Lols at Lance. Now before we get started today, I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you, because we hit 5,000 subscribers last month and I completely forgot to say anything about it, so thank you so much. I honestly really appreciate all your support. So, in light of 5,000 subscribers, I am finally doing a treehouse, because all of you have been asking this for a long time, so I thought it's about time I give it a go. So this is for you guys. So on the map today, guys, we are here. Latitude 69, longitude 35.6. This area is bathed in sunlight with two majestic trees standing side by side, providing the ideal foundation for our base. Perched on the cliffside, it offers convenient access to the nearby swamp for water and irrigation. It's the perfect settling for our elven-inspired build today. Today's build is actually going to be inspired by my favourite film, Lord of the Rings, specifically Lothlorien. There's a scene in the books and in the films where they walk up a big windy staircase going up to the top where all the elves live. This is what I want to recreate in ARK. Is it possible? I think it is. Now the only thing with my plan is, will a tree platform be able to have stairs going up to it? Not really, not for what I want it to do. So for that reason, this is going to be the tree that I build my stairs up to, a platform that I am going to make myself. And also just be wary that this, I've already taken out a load of trees from here so that I can build properly. You may want to take out some foliage, etc. as well, so just make sure you bring some dinosaurs to be able to do that. This platform here, I am going to keep here, so this platform is 1 too high on this tree next to this one. So this tree is going to give me an idea of how high I'm going to go with the stairs. So let's get to that now. So we're going to want to start on this tree, as I said, and I'm going to start to the left of it, just here. Now I've placed a pillar here already. So what you want to do is just line up to the side of the tree and just place a pillar like I have here. So around about this height is perfect. You can go a bit higher, you can go a bit lower, but I want it just about a pillar gap between the pillar and the tree. That's going to be perfect for me. So from this pillar, we're going to add in 2 stairs going up. So 1, 2, and then we're going to add another pillar right here. And then from here, we're going to add 2 ceiling tiles, 2 more pillars either side, another 2 sets of stairs like that. Let's just get rid of this plant in my way. There we go. And then from here, we're going to actually be adding triangles. So let me get the triangles. There they are. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to make a nice triangle like this. Now this is going to be really key here. We want to make sure we're always adding in our pillars as well. So pillar this side and a pillar this side as well. So literally from here, guys, we're going to repeat the same process again and again and again. So now from here, we'd go up another 2 sets of stairs, and then just following the same pattern here, we'll put 2 squares down. So a square and a square. Always while ensuring we've got our pillars in, like so. Okay, so after square, what have we got? We've got stairs, so I need to put my stairs in next. And then after those stairs, we've got the triangles, so we'd put the triangles in next. So that is the pattern, and we're going to go up a bit further until we get to a certain point where I'm going to show you what else to do. But in total, guys, there's going to be 9 squares. So there'll be 1 square, triangle, 2 squares, triangle, 3, triangle, 4, all the way out. That's basically what we're about to do. But the only thing is we're not always going to be connecting the pillars all the way to the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and go around now and put them in and show you what to do. So let's do this in super fast build mode for a second. Okay guys, I'm just pausing here for a minute just to note a few things. So far I've gone up 1 square, so I'm only counting the squares, not the triangles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've gone up by 6, and the reason I'm stopping here is because this is where I'm going to stop placing pillars all the way to the floor. Something magical is going to happen where we won't need to put pillars to the floor now. And I don't know why this happens, but for some reason I don't know if I just found a bug in the game that allows us to do this, but it works. I've tried it and we're gonna do it. So from here on out, no pillars to the ground. So I'm just gonna go up as I was till we get to 9 in total of the squares. So we're on 6, so let's keep going up now. And that is 9 squares in total. Let's count them together really quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, of course, if you're doing this on a completely different tree to I am, you know, the tree's heights vary. So you might not want to go up by 9. So you just go down by, you know, maybe you wouldn't go up to 9, you'd go up to 8, or you'd go up to 7. It's completely up to what tree you are working with. So from the 9th set of squares here, we are going to put in 2 more stairs, and then from these stairs we are going to put in our platform, because as you can see, this kind of lines up with where we want to be. We want to be around this height, so I think this height is absolutely perfect. So to put in our platform, we're gonna do a pattern here. We're gonna put in our triangles again, like we have done for the sets of stairs. But then from this triangle, we are going to put in 1, 2, 3 sets of squares there. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And then the pattern's gonna be, we put in the triangles again. Then the squares. Then the triangles again. So we're doing that all the way around till we kind of get back to where we started. So let's quickly put this in now. So you're going to want to stop just before you connect back up from where you started. And I'm actually going to... Oh my god, I'm flying? Whoopsie daisy. Okay. I'm going to actually get rid of this bit here. So I'm going to stop 2 squares before I connect back up. I might change my mind on this later and see what I want to do here. But yeah, for now, we're just going to put 1, 2 in and then leave it blank here so it doesn't connect. Okay guys, so from here, we're going to put triangles in all the way around in the middle to completely cover this center up. So let's quickly do that now. Okay, so the center is all in with the triangles. There may be some gaps near the tree, but do not worry about that. Just leave them as they are. They do not matter. Okay, so we're going to keep expanding this platform out. So from the square section, so you've got square sections around each side. So from this square section here, we're going to be adding in some triangles. So let's add them in like so. And then on the end of the triangle here, we're going to add in some squares. On the triangle sections here, we're going to do something similar. We're going to add in some rectangles, and then we are going to add in our triangles. Now, I'm actually going to make sure that the triangles, the lines are facing out like this, and not like this. The reason I want it like this and not like this is because when I go to put a pillar in, you see how the pillar's wonky here? It's a wonky pillar, but if I do the pillar here, the pillar is nice and straight. So that's why I always try and keep the lines heading this way. So add in those triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, okay. Now, if you run into this issue, it's an easy fix. It's just that I haven't done my pillar work properly. So somewhere around here, I haven't done this correctly. Now, I'd rather not have a pillar come down from here. So what would fix this is having a pillar come down from here all the way to the floor. But I don't want to cover up my entranceway. So I'm actually going to see if putting a pillar on this side fixes the issue. Let's see if this works. Now, it could just be that you haven't put pillars all the way to the floor as well. So just make sure you check that your pillars are going all the way into the ground. In fact, is this one going all the way into the ground? Ah, see, I'm an idiot. Look at that. That's where it could go wrong. You haven't put them all the way into the ground. I didn't even need this pillar here probably. We're going to delete this pillar and see if the other two fix the issue. So that pillar's gone. Let's get rid of that. Now, if we come on back up, did that fix the issue? Yes, it did. So just make sure that your pillars are going all the way into the ground, because otherwise you're going to have some issues up here. So what we've just done on this side and this side, we're going to do the exact same thing all the way around. So let's quickly put that in now. And just like that, we have a tree platform, a homemade tree platform that is freestanding without any pillar support other than the pillar support we put for the stairs. I honestly don't know what kind of witchcraft this is that makes this work, but for some reason it works and I'm not going to question it. It is in, and the pillar system that I put down here somehow supports the tree platform. So that is all in. Now, big question, Lance. Do I work on the building on top or do I work on the stairs? I actually think I'm going to work on the stairs first, because this will be quite simple. I'm going to show you how to do just a little bit and then it's just going to repeat itself all the way up. So that's what we're going to do. Quickly get a drink. Quickly get a drink. Quickly get a drink. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add 2 pillars up like this on every single pillar that you've placed down already. So like this, we're going to do 2 up. So there's always going to be 2 coming up from wherever it starts. So from here, it'll be 1, 2. And from here, it will be 1, 2. So 2, 2, 2. We're going to do this all the way up. There may be sections that you've missed. Like, for instance, I've missed a section here. So I'm going to quickly pop in the pillars here and make sure it goes up 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh, okay. So on these triangle bits, you may find that the pillar wants to snap diagonally here. We don't want that. We actually want it to snap to the stairs, because when you snap to the stairs, it creates a straight pillar. That's what we want. So just make sure that it's going to be straight like that, and do that for every single one. You want it to be straight to the stairs. So this one is straight to the stairs. This one is straight aligned to the stairs, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So yeah, I'll do that now, and I'll see you in a second. And when it's all in, you should have something that looks like this. 2 pillars going all the way up like so. Right, so now I'm going to show you how to do the square section and the triangle section, because after that it's going to be rinse and repeat all the way up. With the square section here, we're going to find our ramp, and rather than using this side of the ramp, we're actually going to spin it around. So we actually want this side of the ramp, and we're going to place another one like that to make a little archway, and then we're going to place 1, 2 railings like so. The third one, we are going to flip around like that. And then at the very top here, we're going to place pillars going up. And then pillars going down below that. So that is the pattern that we're going to do over this side as well. Perfect. And then we're going to line the ramps with the railings as well, like so. And why not put one in the middle as well? Why not? So that's the look we're going for. Now for the in-between section, that's going to be the stairs here. We're going to add in 1, 2 railings either side. And then at the top here, we're going to place in a railing that connects to the bottom pillar. So this top pillar will connect to the bottom. So, maybe I want it to start it here. There we go. Something like that. And on this side as well. You are going to have to play around with the snap points until you get the right one. But there you go. That's the in-between bit done. Now I need to come up with some sort of design for the triangle section. So let's start off with the railings at the bottom. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to flip it and go 1, 2. Then we're going to flip it again and go 1, 2. 1, 2, flip again, and 1, 2. I quite like that. Actually, I wonder if it's going to look a bit better if we put in some quarter walls at the bottom. Yeah, that does make it look a bit better. So let's add the quarter walls in as well. And now I want to do some sort of archway here, but it's going to be hard to do that with the ramps because of the triangle. So instead, let's use the railing here instead. So like this, we'll go up and then down. And then I'm going to flip it up and put another one on top like so. There we go. And then the same thing here. So from this side, I'm going to go up. And then I'm going to go back down again. And then flip. Place one there. Place one there. Perfect. So this is what we're going to do all the way up. So, I mean, you could leave this bit till last and skip ahead to see how I create the building, because this bit is really the detail part. So next, I'm obviously going to add in the in-between bit like we did over here. And then the square bit will be the exact same thing we did here. And then going up, the triangle bit will be the exact same thing we did here. So I'm going to go away and do that now, and I'll see you in a second. And once it's all in, it should look something like this. Now, obviously, it's up to you if you go this detailed with it, guys. You could do anything you want with the stairs, honestly, but I'm trying to go for that Lothlorien vibe. They had, like, all these fancy archways going up the stairs, which I really wanted to emulate in ARK to the best of my ability. And I think, you know, nothing like the Lothlorien stairs, but it's my own version of it. It's just my own interpretation. Now, the only thing I want to change to the stairs is I want to do this. I want to add pillars coming down a little bit. So if I get my pillars out. So on sections like this, I think I just want to have a bit of an overhang on the pillars. So I'm going to go down by 1 per pillar like so. Why, you ask? I think it's going to look a bit better. Yeah, I think I'm going to prefer that look. So let's add these in. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, so that section is done. Now we can move on to the main attraction, the actual treehouse. So we're going to start here on the square section. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares in total. We're going to start on the end and we're going to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same on this side. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here, we're going to go across and connect them up. Then in the middle here, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should have something that looks like that. And then coming to the side here, we're going to put in our first wall. So I want a wall here. And then rather than trying to connect it to the floor here, we're going to connect it to the wall. So you just need your cursor pointing at the wall. And we'll place that in. And the exact same thing on this side. So first wall here. And then cursor on the wall, click, and it's in. Now I'm going to flip the wall over and take it all the way up. So like so, and like so. So in total there's 1, 2, 3, 4 walls here. And you just do the exact same thing on the other side. For the roof, I'm actually thinking I don't want to have the tiles. I want it to look different to any other build I've done. Because I want it to feel like that there might be some woodland elves living in here. So let's flip it over to this side where there's a nice little pattern. And we're going to go up by 2. And the same on the other side. And we're going to make a little overhang by going out by 1. And I do want to overhang at the bottom here, but rather than using the standard roof, I think I'm going to use the triangle roof. So like this. And we're going to take it across like so. And the same on this side. Now it's still looking like quite a basic roof to me. So to make it extra special, let's switch over to the wood roof corner. And let's place it in at the very top like so. So you can make a little fancy point. Look at that. And now for the front of the build here, I wanted to do a special window design. Something that looks quite unique is what I'm trying to go for. So I'm going to place in a wood sloped wall either side here, if I can get it in. So 1 here and 1 here. And using the same sloped wall, we're going to go in the middle here and place in 1, 2, 3, 4 sloped walls to make this diagonal square. And then from here, we're going to go railing crazy. So let me get my railings out. Let's see what we're going to do here. So I'm going to go up 1 like so. Then 1, 2 on this side. 1, 2 on this side. And then I want to try and get like a, yes, like this, I think. Going down like so. And the same thing on the other side. Yeah, like that. And then at the top left here, we're going to put in a railing. Flip it around. Place it again. 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 Flip it around. Place it one last time. And you want to do that on the other side as well. And then lastly, on the diamond, can I call this a diamond? I'm not sure. Diagonal, square, diamond. I don't know what shape this counts as. I'm pretty dumb. I should have paid attention in maths. So we're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. Just very simple. We're going to do it on each side. Like so. And you should have something that looks like this. I really like this design. I think it works quite well for what I'm going for. It kind of looks like there's an arrow in the middle here. But I quite like it. I don't dislike it. Now guys, I need you to do something for me here. I need you to repeat this design on each square side. So this is a square side here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do the same thing here. You do the same thing here. And you'd do the same thing on this side as well. So it would go up here. And over here by the stairs, I think I'm not going to place a building. So I'll leave this bit blank for now. Let's just put in these ones over here. So go ahead and put these in. And I'll do that now, and I'll see you in a second. And once they're all in, you should have something that looks like this. So again, in total I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have missed this section out in front of the stairs here, and the stairs section as well. I've kept clear for now. I'm not actually sure what I want to do here. I'll be honest, as always, I've only planned some of this building. I haven't planned all of it, so I need to decide what I want to do there. But for now, let's just focus on this section over here. Also, just a reminder that if you run into an issue where it's saying you can't place because there's no foundation support, don't forget, just come down here and check your pillars. Make sure those pillars are all in on the floor, going straight down, and then that should fix the issue. Okay, so now we want to add in a wall in between these two walls, and how are we going to do that? Because when I try and place a wall in, as you can see, it either snaps there or there. So not great, we don't want it to do that. So instead, if I come on inside here, we are going to place a quarter wall right here. And that is going to allow us to snap a door right next to it, like so. And then from there, we can simply add in our walls, going up like so. Of course, there's a huge gap here, as expected. So what we're going to do to cover that up is just use some pillars. Going up this side and up this side. And now there is no visible gap. So you're going to want to do the exact same thing on this side and on this side here. So let's do that now. Okay, those are all in. Now just a quick little tip here. Whatever you do, do not remove this wall. Because if you do, I do believe... There you go. It picks up everything. That's that whole section gone. So this wall is keeping everything there. So it must be there. Okay, so next, let's fill in the in-between bits of the roof here. So to do this, let's grab our triangle roof. We're going to place one in the center like this. Then we're going to get our normal roof and go up by 1, 2. And then we're going to get our triangle roof again and fill in the gap here and here. And then you just want to rinse and repeat on each other side. Okay, I'm really happy with how the roof is looking right now. I think we can park it just for the moment because honestly, over here, this needs work. I haven't planned this bit, so let's just quickly come up with something together. Now, I'm thinking we can probably do something similar to what we've done here. Probably exactly the same, actually, over the stairs. Let's put in the beams first. Okay, perfect. So far, it's exactly what we've done right here. Now let's put in our walls at the bottom. Like so. Let's leave this side open for now. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a second floor here. So let's add in a second floor, 2 walls up from the floor. There we go. So we've gone out 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. And then let's add in some triangles here. Perfect. So now I kind of want to find a way to cover this up. I don't want to completely cover up the stairs. I want the stairs to be open. Maybe if we add a pillar coming up from the stairs here to the ceiling. And also one here, like so. And then I just need a way to cover this up. So we could add another door here by some quarter walls. Nice. Okay, I'm not sure if I actually like this or not. I have literally made this up on the spot. Let's put in some railings here. And then we can literally do the same design we've done here on here. But we'll leave this section open is the only difference. We won't put any walls here. We'll just leave that open. Okay, there we go. So we got another house here sticking out with a second floor in. That connects to the stairs here. I'm not 100% sure on this, if I'm honest, because it kind of loses the elf vibe here that I had going. Okay, so on the right here, I'm thinking that I actually want to put in a dinosaur gate. I think that would be quite a good idea to have that in. So if I just put in some pillars going all the way up here. Then at the very top here, if I continue the wall out by 1, 2, and then place some pillars going all the way down, this should be ample space for a gate right there. So if we get the gate here and turn off snapping, we can just free place it into place. So we want it around here. And then put the gate in. There we go. We've got a dinosaur gate in our treehouse. And then I really just need to work out how the roof's going to connect on this side. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, and the thing is I can't keep going out with the normal roof. Because if I do, then I'm not going to be able to cover it up right here. There's no block that's going to fit inside there. I think the best option here in terms of the roof is actually just going to be to follow the same kind of pattern we've done over here. So let's think about this. We're going to put in a normal triangle roof here, like this. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to place one right there. We'll do the same thing on this side. So we go out 1, 2, 3. And then one right there. Then literally following the same design here, we'd put a normal roof in like so. And normal roof in like so. And then I think and I hope we'd go back to triangles like so. Going out. And then on this side going out. Ooh, okay. And then maybe we'll just add in a roof corner up here. Like so. What does this look like? Okay. I actually quite like that. And I like it so much, we'll keep it. We're going to keep this design. This is how it's going to look. Okay, I've done a great job. Well done, Lance. Which also means now we can fill the entire top of the roof perfectly without any gaps. So I've done a good job there. So in fact, we better as well go ahead and do that now. I believe this is going to be mainly triangles inside. Like so. Yeah, so triangles here. Wherever there's triangle roofs, you want triangle ceiling tiles. So you want to do this kind of pattern. And then whenever there's a normal roof, you want normal ceiling tiles like so. Like that. So let's cover the entire thing. And that is all in now, looking fabulous. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know what's going on over here, though. Let's get rid of that. Ah, there is a bit of a gap here. Okay guys, inevitably there may be a few gaps in places. I didn't foresee this happening. I don't know if I can fix this. Let's see if I just snap it to a different section. Ah, that's actually gotten rid of it. So maybe I just need to snap these to the right section. Okay, that deleted half the ceiling. Do not panic. Okay, so I think before I must have been snapped to the middle here. Let's snap it to the side. Did that fix it? Yeah, it actually did fix it. Okay. Okay, so on the outside, let's see what this looks like. You want to snap it to the actual house section rather than this middle section. I think that's how you avoid that gap. Yeah, that actually has more or less gotten rid of the gap. Good to know. Okay, so I just need to put the ceiling back in. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, the inside looks great. I love it. And you've got your gate here. We can open up. Fantastic. We do need to block this section up, though. I've just realised because there's a giant gap here. So... there we go, that's completely covered up now. So let's just continue these pillars up to the top so it doesn't look ugly. And put some pillars in right here on the end. And there we go, that's completely covered up now. So if we walk on inside, it should look pretty damn good. And we could cover that gap up if we wanted. If it allows us to put some walls in here, which it does, we can just cover that up like so. Now, of course, I know you're all looking at these court walls thinking, what an abomination, I want to get rid of them. You cannot get rid of them, guys. Do not get rid of these. In fact, let's cement them there with a pillar. Make sure they're not going anywhere. We're going to keep all of them. Okay, so it's looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with the exterior, but there are still things that we need to do on the outside to make it look that much better. Firstly, let's add some wooden beams going across the entire platform. And then the exact same thing we just did with the beams, we're going to do with the quarter walls here. We're going to put them all the way around the rim. So let's put these in now. Okay, and once that's in, it will look like this. So you should have quarter walls going across the entire rim. Now I think I want to add like a fun little addition below each of these houses here. So I'm going to snap a pillar to the quarter wall like this on each side, like so. And then from here, we're going to go down by one. Okay, and then let's add a beam going across like this with a bit of an overhang either side, and then one sticking out on each side like this. Then if we get a rope ladder, we could put this dangling down from each one of these. So we could have like maybe going down by 3 on this side, and then 2 on this side, maybe 1 on this side, and 2 on this side perhaps. So what I've just done here, you're going to do below each section of house. And then when all of those are in, you should have something that looks like this. Now, I'm wondering if we can keep adding detail to the bottom of the platform here. I don't want to overdo it because there is such a thing as too much. Sometimes less is more. But maybe if we add maybe some railings around the entire rim. So maybe something like this. And if we did it all the way around, let's see what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I just said less is more, and then I went ahead and put all these railings in. Well, yeah, I'm not entirely sure about them. I'll leave them in for now. But, you know, I might get rid of them. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think I should keep those in or get rid of them? I'm not really sure. Okay, parking that for just a second. Up the top here, on each of these platforms, we're just going to put in a very simple railing. So do that all the way around. And there we have it. I guess that's the treehouse exterior done. Obviously, there's a few small things like the railings down here that I'm not entirely sure about. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. I just realised as well that this platform's actually kind of in the perfect place. I could put like a little bridge over to it. Could I do that? Is that crazy? Oh my god, wouldn't that be amazing? Okay, let's see if this works. It already looks like it's lined up kind of well. Like this kind of goes straight down. So if we just put in maybe stairs. Uh-huh. So there's some stairs. Then what do we need? Maybe a ramp. Going down like so. Can I get the ramp in? And then, maybe a ceiling? Oh my good god. Oh my god, it's actually perfect. How did that end up being so perfect? It's like we planned it, but I promise you I haven't planned that. That is not planned, but it just happened. That is what I call a happy accident. Let me get rid of these. Oh my god, you couldn't have got that more bang on. Look how bang on this is. It's literally connecting. This is connecting. That has made my day. Let's put in some railings. Going up. Oh god, look at this. Look at that. And when you're done looking at it, look at it a little bit longer. Well, I guess this is one of the few locations you could probably do this. Oh my god, there's another tree here. You could probably just link all these trees together. So I guess if you were going to do this yourself, when you're putting in the platform here, you'd probably have to put this in first. No, you'd want to put this in first so you know how high you want to go. Then you'd put this in. Then you'd probably pick this back up and try and place it so that you perfectly have one of the sides here lining up with the side here. That's how you would do that. And then you could put a drawbridge in like I've just done. Okay, well we officially have a platform for our flyers to land on. That works out really well. And now I guess I could move on to the interior, which for the first time ever, I literally have no ideas what I want to do here. So yeah, let me go away, have a think. I'm probably going to spend a good few hours trying to map this out, and then we'll continue with the tutorial. Okay everyone, I am back, and I have kind of made up my mind what I want to do. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking when you come in through the gate here, we will be met by a crafting zone right here in the first bay. And if we go to the next bay, this is such a nice view here, and it gets a lot of sunlight. So I was thinking of having like a nice big meeting table here, with maybe a wall map here, and maybe another one there. Not sure if I want the table to go like in between these walls or come out a little bit. We'll cross that hurdle when we come to it. In the next bay, possibly maybe a cooking zone so you can cook and eat here. And then over here, I have no idea. I have no idea. Possibly storage. Here's what I'm thinking for the middle here. This is the most exciting bit, I think. I'm thinking of doing like a big library. Obviously, they're elves who are going to live in this treehouse. So, and what do they do for fun? They like to read. So if we put a big old bookshelf around here, and I could possibly try and make it go high as well, so it kind of encases the tree, I think that could be fun. I think all that's left for me to do then is just to get started. I think we're going to be doing this mainly in super fast build mode. So I'll start with the bookshelf here, and occasionally I might stop and just talk to you guys. But yeah, let's start with the bookshelf. Let's put that in now. And just like that, we have made a library in the middle of the treehouse, looking fabulous. To make it a bit more authentic, we could add a few ladders in places. So like you need to get up to get the books. You got some ladders around to be able to climb, like so. Yeah, I really like that. But now let's work on the crafting zone. There we go, we got a little crafting zone. So now let's move on to the meeting room. Okay, so now we've got a dining area and we've got a storage area over here as well. We've also got this big open space to walk through with our dinos if we need to. So the next port of call is the upstairs, where I believe I'm going to put my bedroom. Okay, so the bedroom is done. It's a bit dark in the bedroom, so I probably will lighten this up in editing, but I have made some couches, as you saw. To do this, I just added a bench and put some canvas around it. I've done this in a few other of my videos. It works pretty well. It looks good from the back at least, maybe not so much from the front, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I like this design. So I feel like this is the interior kind of done. Yeah, I'll be honest, I really did struggle trying to work out a design for the interior, but I opted for open space. It felt like a shame to block it all off. When the windows are so big and grand, it just felt like a shame to cut areas out and block it all off. So we've gone for an open space theme here. So parking that, I can now move on to this platform over here, which, was a surprise platform that we didn't plan for, but here it is. And I'm thinking this is the perfect place for our flyers to sit and land and relax and eat. So we're going to put up a little roof for them, probably in the exact same design as we've done here, but only on the platform. So let's give that a go now. We'll do this in super fast build mode because I am going to copy this exact same design. So we'll work this out in fast build mode. Let's get to it. Super fast build mode is over, and as you can see, we've literally just done the exact same design on this side. The only difference is I haven't put in the walls here because I'm going to keep this open. So what I'm thinking is we can kind of take that all the way into the tree, and then have another one come out this way, and another one come out this way. Now, it's not going to be perfectly straight is the only thing, so they're going to be a bit wonky. But that's okay, they can be wonky, because, yeah, look, this side doesn't perfectly line up with this side. They kind of... Does it? Does it perfectly line up? I'm not 100% sure now. Maybe it does. I don't know, we'll find out once we've built it. So, let's take this back this way, like so. So you'd go all the way back this way, and this one as well. Now, here's the question. Will this perfectly match up? If it does, that'll be really handy. It's looking like it's gonna. Oh, no. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hang on a minute. Let's get rid of that. Go up. Does this line up? Oh my god, I think it does. I have a horrible feeling. So far, so good. Oh my god, it did it. Okay, it does line up absolutely perfect. Okay. So we can probably have like a nice one that way, one going that way, one going this way, possibly one going this way. So yeah, let's put this in now. Yeah, this is where I thought it might go a bit funny, is the join from here to here. So it's not going to be a perfect join. Let's see what we can do though. Maybe this one. See, it should be that one. That should have joined perfectly. But yeah, it's all a little bit off maths wise. So we'll just have to cope with having a bit of a gap there. Unfortunately. I mean, if you're playing on non-official like me, you can probably just clip into the roof. So if I get the roof back, yeah, I can just clip into that. So that's one way around it if you're not on official. If you're on official, you'll have to have a little bit of a gap. Okay, yeah, I think this is going to look pretty good like that. So, yeah, let's finish this off. I'll do this off camera now. You get the idea. We've just done exactly what we've done here, but we've taken it all the way across, like so. And then on this side, we're going to take it all the way across to this side. Pretty simple. But I think it will work as a nice little place to put our birds under the shade and other animals as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. And there we have it. Look at this. Okay, so I am going to add a few little tiny bits extra. One of the tiny bits I'm going to add is a wall here. Just one. Followed by a sloped wall like that. I think I'm going to do that across each one. We go. And with that, I feel like we're almost done. So really, I feel like what's best for me now is to go away, do some final touch-ups, some final details, add in any additional extras that I need to add in, and then I'll come back and I'll do a big old base tour with you guys. So don't worry, because I will cover anything that I add in the base tour. And yeah, I'll see you guys after the cinematic shots. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The base is all complete and I am ready to give you the base tour. So let's walk on to the main entrance here, where we're met by our elven guards. These are the hairiest elves I've ever seen, and the beefiest. Oh my god, they're jacked. Thank you for doing your work, Mr. Guards. So I am going to walk up the stairs that are completely functional, and you can get to the top. So let's hurry on up here. Let me go into first person, probably be easier so you can see. Oh yes, I love these stairs. These stairs are probably my favourite feature of the base, if I'm honest. They're just everything to me. Okay, we go up the stairs. Now, I did do something here, which I will point out to you guys. Let me just park up the stag. So, I ended up taking 2 more ceiling tiles out here, because otherwise the dinosaurs can't get up. So, you need to take out 2 more ceiling tiles than I did originally. That way, you're able to easily take all the dinosaurs up and get them in to the base. So let me take you across to the main dino platform, where of course we had the drawbridge that we put in earlier. Wow, I can't believe how perfect this came out, this drawbridge. It connected perfectly, which is insane. So if we go on up here, we have all the dinos that we possibly need in the Redwood Biome. We got our Thylocoleos here, we've got the Tapajaras, we got our little garden here, in case you want to do a bit of gardening. You could turn this into a greenhouse, one of these sections, which is not a bad idea, to be honest. We got our Argentavis, our stags, another Thylocoleo. So yeah, we've got everything that we need. I also decided to put in a little restaurant here, because none of my bases are complete without a nice little restaurant to sit down and eat. And of course we get served by our elves. Gigantopithecus. These guys always seem to end up having jobs in all my bases, so yeah, I do appreciate all your hard work, guys. Keep it up. What's that? Subscribe? Yeah, they absolutely should subscribe. I forgot to mention here that I did end up breaking this side up. You know, I had it completely bare before. I decided it would look better if I actually break it up. So I put a wall in, some railings, more walls here to add a little pattern like so, and then the same thing I did on that side, so railings and a wall. And I did that here and here, but everywhere else I kept really bare, because this is the main places that I'm keeping my dinos. It was mainly to block off the restaurant, to be honest. And yeah, coming on back to the drawbridge here, we have that roof that we put in earlier. I put some canvas on the wall just to break up the wall a little bit, because it was just a bit plain and bare. So I put a little design in with some canvas. And if we come to the main entrance here, we have our elven guards standing watch. Thank you very much, guys. So if I open up the doors here, we come on to the main base area. I decided to put some little perches for some birds up there, which I thought was a nice, really a design feature, to be honest. It's not functional, really. You can't really get to them. But I just thought that, you know, it looks good. So on our right here, we've got our tiny little crafting zone, which, you know, does the job. It's got everything that I need. I forgot to put a generator in, but you would, I mean, there's space for a generator anywhere you want. And we've got a lovely storage zone here with our library. So yeah, I've got my big vaults here. Climb on up to access the other vault. Not the most practical, but it works. You can also jump up and grab it, like that. If we come on round, we've got more of the library. I love this. I honestly love this. I kind of got inspired by, I don't know if anyone's seen The Last Airbender. There's that scene with the library. That's kind of what I was envisioning in my head when I was making this library. And I also discovered that you can just place the bookshelves into each other. So you can kind of make, if I can do it over here quickly. So if you place one down, you should be able to, if you have snapping disabled and free placing mode on, like so, you should be able to just slide it on in, and then you can kind of make a double bookshelf, like that. Look at that. So yeah, do utilize that because it can just mix it up a little bit to make it less, you know, blocky. Just bookshelf, bookshelf, bookshelf. You can try and put them into each other and make them look slightly different. Behind us here, we have our meeting room with the Council of Elrond all hard at work, discussing what they should do with the Fellowship of the Ring. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Oh, they do? Okay. Well, cool. So over here, we have another little dining area where you can cook and drink as well. Just a smaller area than the restaurant we've got at the other platform. I did put a little painting up there. I really felt like putting paintings everywhere, but you know what I said about less is more? So I didn't go too crazy. I just put one there. Over here we have our storage zone. Yeah, I didn't realise that you can put crop pots on top of storage boxes, but apparently you can. Still access the storage boxes below, so that works out well. And we've got vaults either side, so this is just a nice little storage zone. Over here, I did end up taking out some walls. That was the only change I did here. I took out the walls. Obviously, we took out the ceiling tiles here, and then I took out the walls and kept it quite open because it was quite a dark area here. So that worked out well. Now if we come up the stairs here, we end up in our living quarters with our beds where we can sleep, rest up. We've got our little bodyguard here, hard at work. Of course, I think I discussed this earlier, the couches that I make with the canvas. A trick I do in most of my videos. It makes a nice little couch for us to sit at. And of course the canvases on the floor to give the illusion that this is a mat, because we don't have rugs in the game just yet. They should be added sometime in the future. And yeah, honestly, my favourite base I've built so far, I think. That's crazy, because I've built a lot of bases. The only other thing I added was out here, I added some crop pots to make it look all nice and pretty from the outside. As you see, it just adds a little bit of greenery, otherwise the whole build is a bit too yellow. I did consider painting the build actually, but I just didn't have the time to try it out. I'm sure there would be some really cool paint jobs that you could do. Honestly, if the white paint was working, I would have absolutely painted a lot of this white. I think then I could have got that Lothlorien look that I was going for. But yeah, overall, I mean, it is stunning. I just love it. And there you have it. The base tour is all complete. Honestly, I love the stairs so much. The stairs make the build, in my opinion. What was first just an idea became a reality. Now, here's a question for you. Am I the first person to do stairs leading up to a treehouse in this way? I have no idea. Probably not, honestly. Maybe there's other people out there who have done stairs in the past, but maybe not in this way. And if you have enjoyed today's video, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, comment down below what you want me to build next, and don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free, and you'll be helping me out a ton. We're actually nearing 6,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. So, if you subscribe today, you'll be helping me towards my goal. And love you guys to death. I'll see you in the next video.